Well, in about 90 minutes, the polls across Ohio will close for the second primary of the year. Now, the reason we're having this August election, it lies in the district lines. Lawmakers couldn't come up with new maps in time, so the state settled for one version of the maps, and there are drastic differences. Take District 3, for example. When you look at it, today it falls in Columbus. Well, during the last primary election in 2020, House District 3 was up here near Toledo. Now, this election is expected to be one of the lowest voter turnouts in the state's history. 10 TV's Kevin Landers is live to explain why. Kevin?
Well, good evening. This primary could go down as one of the lowest in the state because we're not used to voting in August and we're not used to voting in two primaries. So take a look at some of the voter turnouts from Franklin County. We hit a record low in May of 2013 with just 4% of Franklin County voters casting their votes. The second lowest was 4 years later with a 6% voter turnout. And then 2 years later, only 7% of Franklin County voters voted. The question tonight, how low will voter turnout be? It's an election day unlike any other. Ohioans going to the polls in August after already voting in May.
What happened this year is our elections officials were put through the ringer.
This special primary is the result of protracted legal battles over what are fair congressional maps.
Do you think there's a cloud over the election because of it?
You know, I don't think so.
Secretary of State LaRose sits on the Redistricting Commission. It failed to get 3 maps to pass the muster of the Ohio Supreme Court, which called the maps unconstitutional. LaRose defends what the commission did.
We fulfilled what we believed was our constitutional responsibility to draw fair maps for the people of Ohio, and we drew the exact number of districts they told us to do. In fact, the court mandated a specific number of districts. This doesn't appear in the Constitution, but the court took it upon themselves to say you have to draw no more than 56 Republican districts and 45 Democratic districts for the Ohio House of Representatives. We did that.
The map approved for this election guarantees Democrats 2 victories, but Republicans are either assured wins or have a shot in the remaining 13. The same maps will be used in November.
The voters will decide in November who's going to be on the Ohio Supreme Court and who are going to be the members of the Ohio Redistricting Commission. Once the voters have made that decision, there could be a different composition on both of those bodies. And at that point, next year, it'll be incumbent on those bodies to draw new district maps for 2024.
That's right, you heard it right. We're going to be doing this redistricting dance again in 2 years, and we'll see what the outcome is for that one. Reporting live outside the Franklin County Board of Elections, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.